In our current environment, and since the onset of the COVID pandemic, our field case managers have remained in the arena on a daily basis while facing the challenges of a frontline worker. They continue to deliver outstanding service, care, and outcomes for our clients. They are true heroes of our company.
There has likely been no ever year heretofore that has embodied the true meaning of melding the heart, the art, and the foundational science of our service. And while these 4 winners are amazing in every way, I know for a fact that during this pandemic year, each and every one of you marched heart first into our profession, and that requires us to be essential, but you are also totally exceptional in terms of doing our good work. Thank you. You are all my heroes, and we appreciate you every day.
With case management, most of the time you're working a case in its entirety and you know the end of the story. With the case that I had for Heart of Case Management, I was with him from the beginning all the way to the end. So I was able to see all of our efforts and all of his efforts to the end and see him actually recover completely.
The biggest challenge that I face as a telephonic nurse case manager is developing that initial contact and trust. And so I think when you give them, the injured worker, the examples of how you're going to help them, but also showing compassion, even just by asking, do they have any questions? Do they understand, the reasoning for the doctor's recommended treatment?
In California, I tend to have a lot of Spanish-speaking employees. Usually I want to make sure they know up front that I can speak Spanish and that I can help them and walk them through this. And of course, 9 out of 10 times they'll say yes. They just always live with this language barrier. So it's building that with them and really breaking things down and walking them through things in detail.
The way I introduce myself when I first meet an injured worker is, I'm a nurse case manager. I'm here to help you navigate the work comp system. Making myself more human to them is generally what breaks the ice with them. Even if it's a phone call from their supervisor to them saying, hey, Mr. Smith, how are you doing? We miss you here. Your coworkers ask about you. Just to show them that somebody cares, somebody is thinking about them.
The most rewarding part of my job is seeing people get back to where they were prior to their injuries. Went in and introduced myself and explained who I was. He had never had a work comp injury before, and he obviously was very traumatized at that point. His family was traumatized. Everyone was scared at this point. Is my husband gonna be the same man he was? Is my dad gonna be able to, hold my kids one day and do all the things that he had dreamed of doing?
What was most rewarding was that these gentlemen were okay. So as much as they were scared and had maybe some PTSD of the incident, they wanted to get back, and they're all there.
It's nice to see the beginning and end result, but knowing that you've helped along the way and have been a support to their family, it's rewarding.
I'm really proud of the work that they do, and it does push you to want to continue to work harder and see what kind of other differences you can make in injured workers' lives, even though you don't, visibly get to see them. It's exciting to see that you still can make an impact.
I was truly humbled and so moved when I won the Heart of Case Management Award that I had tears in my eyes, because I know the hard work that case managers across the country put in, because I do it every day.